Hey internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the John Grave Show, talking to everybody about Gate this week. Gate was actually really fun when it boiled down to talking about all the small things of them showing Riza and giving us like a lot of information about like her and fucking Itami's divorce and everything. Cutting to the chase though is that Riza took all of the main three girls, Riza, Rory, and Lele. She took all three of them off to go shopping and so on and so forth, getting them brand new clothes using her alimony money for that, which is really crazy. Then the second in command soldier, I forget his name, along with that knight, that the fucking blonde haired knight who likes him, and Pina, or at least Pina and that knight, they both read some of Riza's yaoi works. So now they wanted to check out that. And what they said was that they wanted to check out libraries and whatnot. So they had that soldier take him off to go ahead and see that. But what they really wanted was they wanted to read more of that yaoi stuff of the guy-on-guy love novels and whatnot. And Itami goes off to, I believe, see the Secretary of Defense, and they do seem to have a pretty good relationship, you know, like as manga buddies and whatnot, which is actually really crazy. And he tells Itami to go over to the little hot spring area, the one where like they all gotta stay at, and that's where they do. And they go there to be protected all the way around. And apparently, what has been going on was that I believe that the U.S. has been sending agents to try and actually kidnap the people from the other world so that they can visit for some concealed reason as to why they don't want anybody else to know. If anything, I would say that it would probably have something to do that they want to learn more about their magics, about the elf things, and about like whatever Rory's doing, so that they can bring it to their nation and gain way more power, or maybe open up a gate or open up a gate of their own. You know, maybe some crazy shit like that. I believe that somebody in the U.S. side, they talk to the Prime Minister, they get him to back off the fucking defense, and they have some documents of bribery and all the rest of the other crazy shit which could fuck up somebody's career. So pretty much the Prime Minister says that we'll back off, but we won't necessarily lift the ban, but we won't give them up. And with how this is going, it's like their unit was about to take out all those fucking guys and shit, but as it goes on, it's like they do call off and then they head toward, then those guys who are aligned with the U.S., they head on into the fucking, or at least like they head on to try and take all these girls and shit, because that's what they got to do. But inside, what goes on is that we do learn the reason why Riza and Itami, why they both divorced. And they've known each other ever since middle school. She told him, is like, listen, you take care of me. He said, okay, fine. They got married. He gives her money and he enjoys her time, and they both like being around one another. The thing is, though, or at least like the bigger problem with that is the fact that she started to grow feelings for him. However, Itami, he didn't necessarily understand that, because after the Ginza incident, she asked him, "It's like, listen, how in the world can you do such a dangerous mission?" And he said, "Listen, the insurance will cover anything. If anything happens to me, you will get your money. You know, shit like that, or at least you will be taken care of." And what he didn't understand was that, and what we can pull from that is that he's one of those characters out there who doesn't necessarily understand that people actually like him, or at least like that he has the aura of likability, but like he doesn't embrace it, and he sees it more of a negative thing, to where like he only cares only for the sake of trying to keep people happy, and not for his own sake to keep himself happy, which is a very crazy thing. And that does sort of resonate with a lot of the girls who really do want to learn more about him as a character. And as the episode goes on, it's like Shino and who was it? Shino and Rory, they both get drunk. They pull Itami and the other soldier off. Then they go have a drinking party. I believe Shino, well, they didn't show it, but Itami, he does wake up later on with his jaw hurting, and he says, what's his name? She knocked him the fuck out. Or at least he understands that. And for some reason, Lele, she likes to be curled up with Itami for some reason. She just fucking loves it. But he ends up talking to Rory, and Rory says that she can't sleep because a lot of somebody's out there fighting. Her and Itami talk about her appearance and shit, and she says that once she ascends to becoming a spirit, she can change her appearance to look like whatever the fuck she wants. However, she won't really need any of the pleasures of the flesh and shit. Which by the end of this, she jumped on Itami and shit, and she's trying to force herself on him. And he's like, listen. There are laws here which, like, you can't keep you can't sleep with kids. And she's like, I'm a kid, and shit like that. And he's trying his hardest to not necessarily like do anything with her, even though she's over 900 years old. Even if the 900 thing wasn't actually believed, she's still 69. So I'm like, yeah, actually she's 61, so that's still something there, which is a problem. But I'm like, oh, come on now, that's crazy. But that is how this episode ends, with the with those two in a very provocative position, everybody drunk, and all those soldiers about to move in upon their position. But that is what I gotta say about that, though. Please tell me what do you think about this down there in the comment section. I'll catch you guys on the next John Grave Show. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.